fists, let the madness flow. This is war. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Riffs like thunder, drums like war. The legend grows, can't ignore. Laugh or cry, take your stand. Phil's got the mic and he's in command. Lights go down, the crowd ignites. Chaos reigns on Monday night. Suck it, Phil, feel the fire burn. Ripping through the night, no return. Raise your fists, let the madness flow. This is war, welcome to the show. Lightning strikes, baseline growls, shaking lights. No escape, no retreat. Monday's wrath, feel the hate. Suck it, feel the fire burn. Ripping through the night, no return. Raise your fists, let the madness flow. This is war, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Suck it, Phil. The crowd
Suck it,
screams
Phil.
loud.
Suck it, Phil. Suck it, Phil.
Hello, everybody.
I'm going to need to talk to payroll.
I know. It's every time. Sister Crystal gets you. Every time. Every time.
You know, I walked in here with $1,000 in my pocket from payday. Some investments I made at the craps table, and now
Well,
payroll advance.
you need help, NCR. You need help.
I don't need help.
Yes, you do.
I need a payday advance, possibly 2, because Sister Crystal Diamond and oh my God, Cinnamon's on the stage. I'm gonna need like 3.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Grammar School, how are you?
Hey, Grimmer.
Hey, I snuck in. I made
Hey,
it.
grammar school.
Hey, thanks
Hi,
for the
you're
invite.
fine. You're fine. You're welcome. Glad to have you. I like having you on. So, how's everybody's Monday?
I love Mondays. I love Mondays. I love
Yeah.
Mondays.
I'm pretty
Touche,
excited. It's almost over.
I've been busy with family stuff.
Oh, hope that goes well for you. So, NCR, do we have any auditing news?
Wind chimes.
That would be a no.
Well, the next King's Day is this next Saturday, and I may go whale hunting for an auditor in the Seattle area.
Glen Serio. I don't know if you know this grammar school, but Touche lives in Glen Serio's neck of the woods.
And I got
I
to
don't-
go watch him fail in court.
Yes.
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
you guys
Grammar,
introduced me to him last time.
are you fully caught up on the lore, which is Glen Serio?
You guys introduced me to him last time I was here, and I'm definitely not fully caught up, but I'm aware of him.
I can't see.
Okay. So, basic nutshell is imagine the fattest, obnoxious person you could ever imagine, with a sprinkling of sexism, misogyny, and just a dash of racism. Now
So he's
times
like
that by 1,000.
So he's like a thick version of the Pickletarian guy.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And he keeps threatening cops to take off your badge and I'll leg sweep you.
Yeah, you
He
can
can't
do.
get his foot up on the curb in the first try.
Oh, geez, my wife would beat him in a leg sweep contest.
okay.
He,
So,
he lives in Washington, which has a mutual combat, right? You'd agree to mutual combat. And so he tries this with everybody. And there was an Air Force guy in a post office. He was doing a post office audit. And he was being so annoying. And he brought this proposition up to the Air Force guy, who promptly took him outside and said, "Okay, let's go." To which Glenn then promptly chickened out.
now he also did this to a New Zealand boxer who literally told him, "All right, we'll go outside." And then as soon as he starts taking off his gear, like his bag and his fanny pack, handing it to his boy, he's getting ready to take that shirt off, which every guy knows the 3 international symbols of I'm about to beat somebody's ass. You turn the hat backwards, you take your shirt off, or you hand your boy your sunglasses.
Yep.
I just look for the cauliflower ears.
Glenn was a no-show when I challenged him, and I have $1,500 in cash on me, and I'm 19 years older with medical issues, to successfully leg sweep me outside the courthouse, and he didn't show up.
Yep.
He literally ran behind the building and hid behind a pillar, but his gut was sticking out way too far.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, $1,500. I'd come,
Yeah.
appease you.
Yeah. But his dad wouldn't. His dad was hiding his face because didn't even want to be seen with his own son. And
Now,
then Glenn called the cops and said that she was armed. Less than 2 minutes after he came out of the courthouse when he lost to her, he calls 911 and says she's armed.
Yeah. Telecline.
if you think that is bad, he got roasted and dunked on by a 15-year-old twice.
Yes.
Yeah,
The second
I'm not
time-
going to say the teen's name,
Yes.
but I do know him personally.
How's he doing?
The teen is
Yeah.
great. He's no longer a teen,
I know.
and he's very, very tall, and he would still make Glenn cry.
Yep.
Oh, geez,
Smart
even
kid.
Debbie Davis has covered him.
Smart kid.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's the funny thing.
He is a legend. Mike, Law Talk with Mike's covered him. Yeah.
The funny thing about the 15-year-old roasting him is the second time he's coming out of the courtroom and he just, the minute he sees him, "Hey, you fat ton of crap, how's it feel to lose?"
Yeah, he just kept calling him a fat fucking. At one point, he found him in Everett, and Glenn ran and jaywalked to get away from him and was running to the cops.
He literally ran to the cops and said, "This 15-year-old is harassing me and stalking me. Do something about it."
Yep.
Only
Is it
minutes
at a bus
after,
stop?
Yep.
only minutes after telling a cop that, and mind you, this was a African-American cop telling him that he is his slave, he is his master, and he will do as he says. And I say this as a quote from him.
Yep.
More.
That was a Linwood cop, and then at one point, I'll call him B, ran into him in Everett, and Glenn was trying to get around a fire station being followed, and he didn't like being videotaped, and he kept trying to go around the fire station to get away from B.
Yeah.
Glenn is more than twice his weight.
Yeah, Glenn's a disgusting human being. Just really disgusting. And anymore, anybody just laughs at him because he's so ridiculous.
And he smells bad in the courthouse when he was suing Tella. He and his dad sat down, and 4 people on that side moved over to our side. And it's on the court camera.
Oh, jeez.
He once claimed residence at an airport because he and his sister were having problems. And so she had called the police because she was concerned about him. And he was dressed up like a woman, just hanging out at the airport. He wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, the police station in Everett, Washington painted a demarcation line for Glenn because he's been trespassed from there permanently for harassing the officers and I quote, trying to take one of their house and wives.
Yeah, he said he made an officer cry in court and beg, "Don't take my house," but he's never had to deal with officers, only the lawyers, because the officers he sued were doing their job. And the line is on the north and south side of a alley behind the North Precinct, Everett North Precinct police station, across from the Snohomish County Courthouse.
Yeah, he tried to sue the city for was it $5 million?
$10 million.
Yeah, by
In
by
small claims court.
by filing multiple small claims, and he lost every one of them.
Mrs. Tom, it's Mrs. Tom's birthday, Phil.
Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
oh, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat, Marshall.
Yep.
Glenn's got his own Reddit page.
Yeah, yeah. He thinks he's America's
Happy birthday,
#1
Mrs. Tom.
author. He thinks he's a First Amendment advocate, and he's famous and well known. Everybody knows him.
Dad's an auditor too, but he only audits the same 3 places.
Yeah. Well, we have to do something special for Mrs. Tom. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Tom. Happy birthday to you. That's our tradition.
That's why I like being here.
Hold on. I am going to bestow a gift on Mrs. Tom.
Okay.
Seeing as I am actual royalty of the King of the Flamingos and King of the Goth Girls and all things Florida man, I dubbed the Mrs. Tom, Lady Mrs. Tom, ruler of the Florida men and the coastal ways of Pensacola. Roll with an iron fist, and I will send the flamingos and emos to you.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
A case of Vaucluse bitter that you can throw at the rednecks.
And muffins, so she can throw muffins. Gia needs to send her muffins to throw.
I will throw muffins. Yes. Just tell me what kind, Mrs. Tom.
Yes. There will be muffin throwing.
I gotta say, Mrs. Tom was the MVP last night for the podcast.
Oh, how'd that go?
It went well up until the point where I got hit with a copyright strike from a news station.
Uh-oh.
I'm fighting it. They've got 30 days.
You played one of their clips.
Apparently, they didn't like the fact that we were using their clip and providing commentary over it.
Every time I say, "Oh, I think I'm about to get a copyright strike," I don't get one. So maybe just say that before you play something that might get one.
I felt bigger. I took on HBO. I've won.
I got one from Midwest Safety. It's not as big as HBO, but I won that one.
Really? I find that surprising that they would strike.
Yeah, and it's only once too, and I have a lot of Midwest Safety videos, so it was strange. It was a strange one-off.
Yeah,
it been a bot.
No, okay, because we play them.
Because I play him a lot too, and I've used a lot of his videos.
Maybe. It's definitely one of the more popular ones. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I doubt it.
No, I got hit by HBO like my first year because I was playing a news article from Vice. They were talking about this guy out of Detroit, Michigan, who has the Detroit Urban Survival and Tactics School and Security Company, or DUST. And he is the worst faker on there. One of his claims for self-defense is if you're being surrounded by a bunch of people, spin around in a circle around them to get away, because then nobody can grab you.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Woman.
That's what I do at the car wash. I just spin kick. I spin kick everybody.
No spin kicks. Just kind of hobble around them in a circle.
Yes.
Like
a bunny. Like a bunny.
Almost like a bunny, but you're doing side hops.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, he charges people $10 for the like $20 for the first, or $100 for like the first 10 minutes, and then $10 every minute after that.
Oh.
Yep.
And in their like base, the best way to describe it, there's a bunch of like tactical airsoft gear that they wear, an inflatable speedboat, and when they asked why do they have it, because we have the money to buy it, because we're going to charge them a lot of money so we can buy more cool stuff. A direct quote from him.
Okay.
I'm for Washington.
Well, should we have see some Judge Oakley?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is the
Oakley
subject.
kicks butt.
He's going to sue Judge Oakley.
Oh, nice. Got some court?
Yep.
Do we have any lemon pound cake?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that for like a month.
Thank you,
For
Miss
2 weeks.
Tom.
That's not it.
Oh, you should have seen my tag on the podcast last night. It said may or may not be currently repairing Afro Man's door.
I went to this sushi place on Saturday, and I asked them if they had lemon pound cake, and they said no. And then I asked if they had cream of some young guy, and they didn't answer.
You want to hear something crazy? There's a restaurant in Allen County, because of Afro Man's win, they've been serving lemon pound cake with people's order.
Oh yeah, no, dude, it went on sale at every major. It went on sale at Kroger, Publix, pretty much everywhere, but I don't know, Walmart.
Mr. Bowditch, are you ready on Goodman?
Well, Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Goodman. Mr. Goodman asked me to tell you
Take
that
your hat off, dude.
the prosecutor in this case has no power of attorney over him. He's an Israelite. There's no grounds under the bar code this matter should be dismissed. I believe he may want to represent himself. You may ask for some clarification if you talk to Mr. Goodman, but that's what he told me to tell you.
Thank you. Mr. Goodman, are you requesting that you represent yourself on this matter? You're muted, Mr. Goodman.
What I'm saying is nobody has power of attorney law over me through the barcode. I'm the beneficiary. My name is not those capital letters, so I'm an Israelite.
Okay.
Now, there's going to be a couple of appearances in a row, and there's really not much of a break in between. But just pay particular attention to this guy in this particular setting.
Oh, dear God. I can already tell it's a fucking train wreck because he's. Okay.
12 tribes. So what I'm saying is I'm representing myself. That's all that needs to be said, because that's what the law is. I got common law jurisdiction. It's a non-violent crime. So I push for it to be dismissed under the
Well,
barcode.
it's not going to be dismissed today. So simple question. Are you representing yourself from this point forward? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm counseling myself.
All right, Mr. Bowditch, you're out. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I said, are you planning on filing a motion, or would you like to set this case for trial?
I'm planning on filing a motion to dismissal because there's no grounds or no standing over my case, because nobody has power of attorney law to hear me, to even take this process even further. You got to prove that first. You got to prove that you got power of attorney.
Power of attorney. You have to prove you have power of attorney law.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
just regular law. That statutes and codes. Power of attorney law.
Yeah.
Law over me to hear this matter.
Okay,
I'm an
I understand
Israelite.
what you're saying, but you don't know what you're talking about.
There you go.
I do know what I'm talking about. You don't have power of attorney law. The prosecutor don't have power of attorney law. You don't have power of attorney law. It's under the barcode.
Mr. Goodman, please do not interrupt me. I'm trying to be polite.
Okay, it's under the barcode though. This is what you signed up to do. You're a public servant. So
Unless you are a price on a can of beans, we don't need a barcode.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
This is why I love Oakley. This is why I love Oakley. He's not afraid to just call their bullshit.
I am strictly confused on the whole Israelite thing.
I
get it. I get that he's claiming that he's a black Israelite. I get that. I understand that. More power to you and your religious beliefs. But it does not give you religious exemption from being prosecuted.
Right.
Yeah. Some of them try to claim religion under the First Amendment, but I think they finally realized that they broke the Treaty of Peace and Friendship from the Moors, so they're switching countries.
Well, Morocco has actually had their embassies come out and say, we're not associated with any of these people. They are not citizens of Morocco.
Oh yeah. The first time I saw that happen was it was a case from, I think, Hawaii from like 15 years ago. Yeah, and everybody was wearing fez, and then they had a Moroccan officials or ambassador come in and say, no, these people are not part of us. and then the look on their faces with the fez didn't play out so well.
I just think they should use my idea with every sovereign citizen and more. They claim they're not part of this country. They say they don't have a passport. Then you are technically an illegal inhabitant to this country. We will now detain you and deport you.
Well, see, what they claim is they're not in the corporation of the United States.
No, not the ones that claim they're part of the corporation. I'm talking about the ones who claim that they are not residents of the United States.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're not bound by the laws, but they're still entitled to the freedoms and the amendments.
Yeah. No, they have all the rights and no responsibilities. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yes, I am. I'm a human being. I'm not a deity. I'm a human being. I'm a living man. I'm a living being. I'm not no cargo. I'm not none of that. It's under the barcode. This is the real law.
Come
here. No standing or no ground.
Mr. Goodman, I'm going to give you a date for your motion.
I'm only here to claim for a reason.
Pardon me?
I want all my rights intact to me at all times. Do you agree?
I can't understand what you're saying. I think you're too close to your mic.
I want all my rights intact to me at all times. Do you agree?
I can't understand you, so no, I don't agree. I hear you're something
Okay,
all the time. but I don't know what you're saying.
text me at all times. I want all my rights to text me all the time.
All right, I can't understand you.
Text
Are
me.
you still living on border? Are you still living on border? Mr. Goodman, are you still living on border?
Ashley, keep yourself muted, please. Your child keeps crying. Thank you.
No, I live somewhere else. I moved.
All right, can you give me that address, please?
I stay at hotel rooms from time to time because I don't have no house right now. So I'm in staying in a hotel room.
Geographically, where are you at today?
Detroit, Michigan.
All right. So my next pretrial date is when, Heather?
It is March 8th.
All right. So Mr. Goodman, I'm going to give you a date on March 8th to file a motion. You file a motion, we'll hear it on March 8th. That's going to be in person.
Motion for dismissal?
Whatever you want to file a motion. You said you wanted to file a motion. So I'm giving you a hearing date for your motion.
What time?
We'll schedule that at 10 a.m. and this is going to be live.
Make him come at 8.
No Zoom.
All right. All right. I want all my rights and text me all the time. I'm only here to threaten confusion. I just want all my rights and text me all the time. And everybody just got to prove that they got power of attorney law.
You got to slow down because you're talking so fast I can't understand you. I keep hearing all time, but that's all I'm getting.
Okay, what I'm saying is for the dismissal, I'm about to put it in today. You got to prove that you got power of attorney law over me. I'm going to have to sue the courthouse for 100-fold.
Mr. Goodman, I don't have to prove a damn thing to you, sir. If you're here,
you got to prove that you got power of attorney law over me. You don't have power. I don't care what you're talking about. Yes, you do. You need power of attorney law to talk to me. You ain't got no ground. You ain't no standing. You ain't got no ground to understand. I got the affidavit of truth right here. I got authenticate birth certificate. I got a letter of intent over here right now. I broke all my contracts with the government. I'm not those capital letters. I'm with the 12 tribes of Israel. My name is Israel. I'm an Israelite. I'm with the 12 tribes of Israel. You don't got no power of attorney law over me. I'm pushing for dismissal. I'm suing your courthouse for 100-fold.
Try it again, counsel.
Wait a minute. What happened?
Wow.
All right. Mr. Goodman, can you hear us okay?
No, so here's what I gotta say. How did all of that ranting work out for him?
Yeah.
Brilliantly.
You know, Najee is Israeli for dick flute, right?
I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yep. Yep.
Now,
Yep.
do you think he's learned his lesson,
No.
having been arrested now? I guess we'll find out.
Yes, sir.
All right. And Ms. Murphy, what are we doing on these files?
Judge, it's my understanding that Mr. Goodman has an appointment at the Forensic Center on January 31st. As Your Honor knows, he has pending cases in Frank Murphy. He went before Judge Michael Callahan yesterday. He was, his bond was reinstated with a tether. I believe Your Honor has put a 250, 10% bond on Mr. Goodman. You know, Your Honor, that I'm going to ask you to reduce that bond to something affordable.
$250,000?
$250,000 bond.
Wow.
And we don't even know what the charges are, but they're serious because it wouldn't be that high. And they're sending him to the Forensic Center, which means they're questioning his competency.
Duh.
So, how did all of that? I'm 12 tribes of Israel. You don't have no barcode law over me, or power of attorney barcode over me. How does all of that worked out for you, Mr. Goodman?
You should have pulled a Denver Allen.
You should have what?
You should have pulled a Denver Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Phil,
What?
I think if we scan the barcode, it would say defective.
No,
Yes.
it would say expired.
Right. Yeah.
Expired.
All right, so I've got two files. One file's got that 250 10% with a GPS tether. That would be the February 5, 2022 incident date. And then the other file, which is the misdemeanor file from May 10, 2019, he's just on a personal on that one with a GPS tether.
Right, and you know, Your Honor, that I don't represent him on the DV.
Right, right. But he finally does have a date for a forensic exam?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right. So you just want to adjourn the PCC?
Yes, Judge. And ask for a reduction in bond.
Thank you. And Mr. Goodman, have you talked to an attorney on the domestic violence case, or are you representing yourself on that one?
I have nobody to represent me. I think it was Langford or something was supposed to be my attorney. I'm not sure how it went south.
Okay. All right, counsel, go ahead and make your bond
Does he
argument.
have
But
power
before you
of
do,
attorney
just so
law
we're all on
over
the
you?
same page. My notes say
Yeah, he seems to have dropped that with the felony DV case.
Yeah,
First-
yeah, completely different so far.
it's 25,000, 10%, no contact with complaining victim, and GPS tether. Is that your understanding?
So Judge, I thought it was 250,000, 10%,
It is. I don't know
25,000.
what I just said, but
Oh,
my file says 250, well, yeah, 250,000, 10%, correct.
so Judge, I mean, obviously that's unaffordable. Mr. Goodman is not a man of means. He and his significant other just acquired new housing, Your Honor. They have a baby.
Of course they do.
Mr. Goodman needs to be there to assist with childcare responsibilities because both of them were working before Mr. Goodman was taken into custody. I know we've had some issues, Your Honor, with appearing in court. But Mr. Goodman has had transportation issues with respect to getting to the forensic center, and that was his issue, Judge. The tether violation was simply a malfunction of equipment. So I would ask Your Honor to, and since they do not have means, Your Honor, I would ask Your Honor to reduce I'm asking Your Honor for a personal with the tether.
250
Response.
a person.
And counsel, you don't have to jump up to talk to me. I know it's instinctive, but it's okay if you don't.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is instinctive. Your Honor, in this case, he is before us for a misdemeanor DV. I understand he does have some pending felonies. I understand he's on a GPS tether for the felonies. I believe at this time, the most important thing is that he remain on, or that if he is released, he remains on a GPS tether. So in this case, I would not object to a personal bond.
All right. Ms. Murphy, unfortunately, this is one of those situations where I don't care what the parties think, because I've got a long history. This building's got a long history with Mr. Goodman not showing up in court.
Yep.
So I set the bond for that reason. I'm keeping the bond as it is for that reason.
All right, why were you late for court?
Yep.
I really don't got any excuse besides I got insomnia.
I'm sorry, what?
I really don't got any excuse, but I got insomnia.
I never slept, Judge. That's what he's saying.
All right, so here's the thing. You need to be on time for court. Otherwise, you know what's going to end up happening? Whether you're 20 or 18, guess what? We'll make sure that you come on time. If you're not on time, we'll know where you are. You know how we'll know that?
Got my address.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, y'all got my address.
No, because you'll be in Orange and we'll bring you over from the jail. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
How far did you go in school?
In school?
Yes.
To 10th grade.
All right, why did you only go to the 10th grade?
I dropped out
Why?
because there was like a lot of drama.
All right, so let me explain to you about drama. Drama is you coming before the court and not addressing the court properly. Drama is using slang and not proper English coming before the court. So my advice is you probably want to get your GED so that you can get a job, because now it is hard to get good employment without at least a high school diploma. And even if you have a high school diploma, it's still hard. Guess what? People who go to college, and I'm not talking to people who go to college and they're getting a degree in philosophy. finding a job. I mean, people who are going to college, getting a degree in engineering, biology, they're all having a hard time finding employment. So you come along and you don't even have a 10th grade education and you're trying to get employment, it does not look good. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you employed?
I was employed.
So that's a no, right? You're not working?
No, ma'am.
So that means that your mom or somebody is supporting you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you come back here on the 27th, you're going to come on time and you're going to address the court properly. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge Boy's another one I like. I like Judge Boy's. Not everybody does.
I don't know. I think she's a good judge, but I don't know if I'm a fan.
Well, not everybody is. I don't know. I just like there's a pragmatic way of doing court.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's good with the soft sits.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now we're gonna go to Georgia. I think it's Judge Harris. I think it's her name. Because we have a Mormish sovereign citizen.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. What's your name,
How
sir?
you doing?
If I can help you. I'm Williams.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Yeah, that's always a good
Yes,
start.
Your Honor, but the defendant is identified in the docket as Michael Williams. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, that's the name they're calling me, but I'm Williams L.
I understand.
Michael Williams. Okay.
No, I'm not Michael Williams, Your Honor. I am Williams L.
Okay. So here's the thing, Williams L. I have to call you what's on the documents that I have present for me in court today. We can either handle it that way, or you don't have to handle it, and then it just will be like you didn't show up to court today.
No, Your Honor, I'm just letting you know who I. Your Honor, I'm just letting you know who I am.
Okay.
I am Williams L. I am not Michael Williams. They kept calling me Michael Williams. I told them who I was. I am a sovereign, Moorish American. I'm not United States citizen, Negro, Black, or colored, Your Honor.
Okay, so let me tell you, Mr. Williams, this is the last time I'm gonna say it. This is all I have for you. If you don't want to handle it under that name today, then I have to act as if you aren't present. And so that's fine, but I
You
have
say
to
what?
call
Hold
you
on.
to that document,
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that, Your Honor?
If we can't handle those matters and those tickets that's on that case under that name, then that's fine. But it's going to be as if you didn't appear for court today because I have.
Ma'am, I'm here today, ma'am.
Right. So I'm just saying when
Williams
I
L is here today. I'm just letting you know who I am, ma'am. Yes, I do. I am Williams L.
So that's fine. When I call it on the record, I'm going to have to call it on the record as the name on the ticket, just so you know. Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna let you know that I'm Williams L. Okay, I'm cool with that, and I'm letting you know who I am. I'm a Moorish American.
Okay. Did you want to offer? Okay. Did you want to offer for it or no? Are you going to try and have? I need to kind of know where you're going. Are you going to want a trial? Are you going to try and want to?
No, I do not agree. I do not agree to none of this. I'm sovereign.
Okay, so if you're not going to participate, we're just going to act like you're not here today, and I'm going to go ahead and.
I am here today, ma'am. You seeing me right here? That's on record.
Listen, just because you show up doesn't mean that you're here. You have to participate. Okay.
Ma'am, I'm a sovereign. I'm letting you know who I am. I'm participating. I do not agree.
Mr. Williams, that's fine, but if you don't participate, saying you're a sovereign doesn't help me.
I'm just letting you know who I am. That's violating the constitutional right, ma'am.
So do you want an offer or not? That's my question.
Do I want a what?
An offer to the tickets or not?
Do I want to? I can't understand. You said, do I want to offer?
Do you want an offer? Do you want to try and resolve this today as far as?
Yes, I do want to resolve it. I asked for this case to be dismissed off lack of jurisdiction, Your Honor.
Oh, no, that's not going to happen. So you can, I'm not going to.
I'm speaking for myself. I have no attorney, so I'm speaking for myself. I asked for this case to be dismissed. Violated my constitutional right.
How do you have constitutional rights if you're not a citizen?
Yep.
I'm not a United States citizen.
So how are you entitled to constitutional rights of citizens?
Yep.
You got to uphold to the sovereign, sir. You can't.
And
I'm
if
not
they
United
have no
States citizen. I'm not Negro,
jurisdiction,
black, or color. You're
what are you
not under my.
doing there?
I'm not under your jurisdiction.
Yeah, I don't know why they continue to show up and then do this. Play this.
Exactly. And why do they pull over? If you have no jurisdiction, why did you pull over?
It's funny that he's got the exact same name as the last guy because Williams L is Moorish.
Yeah.
Right.
For
Right.
dick flute.
Yeah.
Yep.
For the moron.
Yep.
The
Dick.
moron.
I understand, but my question to you is, if you want to rely on your constitutional rights, how do you have constitutional rights if you're denying your citizenship?
Because I'm an American. I'm a
I
national.
I get
I'm
it,
a
but
American. I'm not United States.
This gets funny. Listen to him try and twist himself into knots trying to explain.
Yep.
Citizen corporate. I'm a Moorish American. I'm an American national.
okay, but you're still present in this jurisdiction, right?
I just asked for this case to be dismissed off lack of jurisdiction. That's it. I don't want no attorney. I can speak for myself. I'm not a minority. What am I doing here?
He can represent himself. Don't worry about it.
I can speak for myself. I'm speaking for myself. Y'all violating my right. That's a
Now
sovereign.
calling the matters of the people versus Michael Williams. This is ticket number SP 1212334. Count 1, use loudspeaker without permission or unreasonable noise. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Sir, please state your name for the record.
I am Williams L.
All right. Sir,
I don't have a name. I have a title.
This is the date and time set for.
He has a title. A title.
Yes.
He's no nobility.
Gia, the woman. That's me.
We have a friend in school named Shuggy, and he lives in Scotland, and he has his family is well to do, and so I
Yes.
keep threatening to purchase 1 square yard of his property so I can have the title of Lord.
Yes. Yes. God bless Shuggy.
A arraignment on a bench warrant. Do you want to participate in these proceedings?
Yes, I'm here on special appearance. I'm just letting you know who I am.
All right. So how would you like to move forward with this matter, sir?
I asked for this case to be dismissed off lack of jurisdiction, Your Honor.
All right. That motion has been denied. How would you like to move forward on these matters?
I just told you what I would like it, so I don't know. I'm just here on
It's been
special appearance.
denied. So you can either participate today.
I am participating. I'm here. I'm speaking for myself. I have no attorney, so I'm just letting you know. I just denied, so we can keep going on with proceedings. I am Williams L. I'm not a United States citizen. I'm not Negro, black, or color. I'm not Christian.
All right, Mr. Williams, it appears to the court as I'm making a record that he does not want to participate in these proceedings.
I told you I wanted to participate. I'm just letting you know who I am. I told you for the record.
All right, he would like to not participate in these proceedings. He has told me that he is the person known as Williams L. and not the person on these tickets, so he is not appearing on behalf of this person. This person has not made themselves available to the court today as an arraignment on the bench warrant, so these matters will stay in warrant status. Thank you so much. That concludes this hearing. Have a good day, Mr. L. Williams.
Williams L.
Williams L. I'm gonna call the case as is.
Okay.
And then I'll refer to you as Williams L. if you would like, okay? Now calling the matters of the people versus Michael Williams, also known as Williams L. This is ticket number SP 1212334. Count 1, use loudspeaker without permission or unreasonable noise. Count 2, drove while license suspended. And count 3 is no insurance misdemeanor. Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Williams L.
Okay. And is there another name that you have?
That's not my name. That's just my title.
Okay. What's your title that you have, sir?
Williams L.
And then is that your name or your title?
My title.
Okay. You don't have a name?
Now think about this. He's going through all of this for playing his stereo too loud.
Yep.
Driving on a suspended license, and no insurance.
Yep. 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 Yep.
And he wants to put himself through all of this for that.
Ooh, we got a super chat.
I can't see it in the side chat thing so can you read it?
Super chat, $10 from Dave123. Judges really need access to a mute button. Thank you, Dave.
They need to stop doing these Zoom calls with these people and just make them come in person. Because then you can arrest them for contempt and have them.
Yep. Yep.
Because they act differently in court than they do on Zoom. Almost every time.
Name at all.
No, I'm not Christian.
All right. It's my understanding that you don't want to have an attorney, sir. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, you know you have the right to have an attorney. These matters are misdemeanor matters, and you have the right to have an attorney on these matters, sir. And it's my understanding, no attorney, okay? So let me advise you of your rights. In these particular matters, the court can, since they are misdemeanors, do either, I think, 90 days on one of these and up to 93 days in jail, or a maximum fine of $500. These are all misdemeanors, so that's the maximum penalty that can be given in any of these matters. You have a right to have a trial, a bench, or a jury trial in any of these matters. A bench trial is a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. A jury trial is a trial with 6 members of the city of Detroit who will come in here and hear the same information and make a decision based on it. These are your rights that you have right now. You also have a right to have a pretrial. What that does is that gives you time to think about any offer that may be given to you. At this point in time, there has been an offer extended to you that if you are willing to plead to the no insurance misdemeanor, it will be reduced to an improper plate. I set the fine that goes with that. You have a right to, you can also move for a motion. If you know how to file those, you can file a motion as well. So what's your pleasure at this time, sir?
I know I'm under common law. I'm not under statutes or codes or regulations.
So when you drive on any city street in the city of Detroit, any road in the state of Michigan, you now avail yourselves, whether you wanted to or not, to the laws and states and regulations that are governing us. So you may not have wanted to, but you did. So these are your options at this point in time. If you choose not to, if you were traveling, if you were driving, it's all the same.
I wasn't driving, I was never.
So if you were just in the vehicle as a passenger?
I was parked. And they was harassing. Was
You
never
sure you
driving.
don't want an attorney?
I'm under common law. I can speak for myself. I'm not a minority. I'm a sovereign.
So what option would you like today? Of those that I gave you, sir. You can have.
Ma'am, I'm a sovereign. I can't, I do not consent. I can't. I can't
So here's
consent.
what's gonna happen. So I want to make sure you have all the options. You can't consent to anything. So that means that you don't want to participate in the process. So it's just gonna go back into warrant status. Because you have to pick one of the options, yes.
Ma'am, I'm a sovereign.
And you were in the city of Detroit on a street in a vehicle. And I understand what you just said. That's why I said,
right.
did you want counsel?
I'm not a United States citizen. Nobody have improved jurisdiction. I'm under common law. Statutes don't apply to me. I'm under common law. Supreme Court case. Supreme.
So statutes and codes don't apply to him. He's under the common law.
Yep.
He can just do what he wants.
This guy's a good example of my program. I say we launch.
What's that?
He said he's not a U.S. citizen.
Oh, right. Deport him. Yeah. Yeah.
Make him Canada's problem. Or whoever we're with right now.
But they all claim this. I'm under the common law. So where's the common law written? Tell me where it's written down so we can all read it together.
I have this copy of Black's Law's Dictionary, Volume 1, First Edition.
Yeah, apparently.
Court case, Self versus Ray. Statutes don't apply. to me. I'm on common law, and if there was a crime committed, can you please show me the injured party, or I ask for this case to be dismissed off lack of jurisdiction.
I deny the motion for the case to be dismissed, so you have these options, or else it's gonna remain.
And I'm under duress because you forcing me saying you're gonna put a warrant out for my arrest.
It's already out there.
But that's violating my 13th Amendment. You can't enslave me unless a crime is being committed.
So you can't.
You can't violate my
Okay,
constitutional
let me
rights.
finish talking. You can't claim you're sovereign and then claim rights under the Constitution. That's not how it works.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
that is not how it works.
I'm not a United States citizen. I have a nationality.
Okay, so that means that
You have to go by
either the laws all apply or none of them apply.
the laws do apply. What do you have a liability? Do you have a bond? Did you swear oath to the Constitution? I would like to see that.
Yes, I was about to say I did do that, but I don't have to show you any of that because I wasn't the arresting party. I'm just here
I'm
to
saying,
make
do
sure
you have a
that-
liability? Do you have a bond?
Listen, I'm not gonna argue with you, Mr.
I'm not arguing. I'm under law.
Mr. Williams L., those are your options. If you don't want any of those options, it's gonna remain in warrant
You're
status.
forcing me.
Nothing
You
I
can't
can
do that.
Okay,
You can't do that, man.
Okay.
You can't go against Constitution.
okay,
You
Mr.
took an oath.
Williams L.,
You swore an oath to
I did.
follow the Constitution.
I did.
That's why I need your liability bond. Do you have a liability bond?
No.
You don't have a liability bond?
No.
Wow, man. Somebody's gonna get in trouble. I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble.
Okay. Mr. Williams L., I was
Somebody's
gonna say, if you
getting
don't want any of those options, then your only other option is that I have to leave it in warrant status.
I do not consent. I'm here. What warrant? That I didn't show up?
That you didn't want to choose one of these things.
I don't have to. You can't force me to do that, all right?
You're right.
You can't
All right.
force me. You can't put a warrant out. I would like to talk to somebody, a chief judge. You're violating my
You can
constitutional
go up to
rights.
the fifth floor and make a complaint.
Yes, because you're violating my constitutional rights.
All right.
And I'm gonna ask the sheriff for your liability bond.
Okay.
Hey, I don't want to do that. I just
Okay, you
asked
can
him
ask them, go ahead and ask the sheriff for my liability bond. It's fine.
Took an oath to swear to the Constitution. You took an oath. I'm under common law. I'm not under statutes or regulations.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Did you get all that, Ms. Sandy?
Because statues
Okay,
are heavy.
fantastic. All right, that concludes this hearing. Thank you
I'm
so
not
much.
Negro, black, or color for the record.
Okay, he said he's not black or color for the record either, okay?
No, I'm Moorish American. I'm a Moorish. Sorry.
Moorish American and he's a sovereign.
I have a nationality.
Okay.
I love these idiots.
How
I
do
love
people-
these idiots.
Honest to God, half an hour of him and my brain itches. How do these people exist?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know.
We can summon the demon and have the demons take him away.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, all
We
right.
have
For
the
grammar
box.
school, for grammar school's sake, summon the demon.
No.
Might as well give you the whole experience.
Okay. Opening the puzzle box now.
The box. Who has summoned thee? Why am I here?
We had a more. And we put you on the more.
Why the hell of all hell? And I mean, I'm talking down there. Like, the ninth circle with the princes and crags of hell. I have to deal with a more. This is bullshit. I can't do this. What? You're a clergy. What did I do for a demon like me to deal with these Moors?
Apparently, you weren't living right. I don't know.
Can't I just sacrifice your enemies again?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
We got rid of that vegan place for you.
Well, you did give me the paperati, so.
Well, she's a good girl. She deserves it at home in Billy Rose.
Yes.
And we all know that Zoe demanded tributes of small, tiny crickets.
Now I do have for you, Mr. Demon. I do have for you just a regular old sovereign citizen with just a regular old arguments who's going to get arrested driving. You may enjoy this one.
Very well. I'll watch from the box. However, I am still demanding payment for getting rid of that hot wing stand in front of your old restaurant.
Damn.
Oh man.
I told you, pay the fucking demons, man.
I know.
Don't just to a restaurant.
I know. We just give them. We'll give them some bones left over from Holy Smokes.
Get on the ground! On the ground! Come on. Hey, we're resisting. Stop resisting! Stop! Hey, put hands behind my back.
Hi there. How's it going, man? Deputy Souther with the Sheriff's Office. Hey, reason for the traffic stop, man, you're driving on the road, you didn't have any lights on. You got them on now.
I just turned them on because
it's
starting to get dusk out.
Okay. You have a driver's license on you, sir?
I don't know why you pulled me over.
I just explained that to you, sir. You didn't have your headlights on while you're driving. Sorry, man, that truck was loud. Can you repeat?
They were on way before you pulled me over.
Okay, I understand
I
that.
realized it was starting to get dusty and I turned it on. So
No problem, man.
That's cool.
You're right. It's not something I'm worried about writing you a ticket for or anything. I just need to see your driver's license and insurance for the vehicle.
But it's not a lawful stop, so I really don't have a reason.
Okay, sir, I'm not going to sit here and debate this and hold court with you on the side of the road, okay? Sir, I can provide you the phone number to contact my supervisor, but he's not going to come out to the traffic stop right now.
I'm requesting a supervisor.
Okay, sir, I just need a driver's license from you. That's it, okay? I don't want to cause any trouble or anything like that, okay?
Because it wasn't a lawful stop.
65. You need to start me another.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay, sir. Sir, I don't want to cause any trouble today, okay? I don't want to write you a ticket for the headlights, okay? I just need to see your driver's license and insurance for this vehicle, okay? I don't plan on writing you any tickets for it, okay?
There's no reason for my license because I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, sir. Hey, I'm good. I got a trooper on scene with me.
Another minivan
Okay.
lost.
Sir, listen. I understand
I'm gonna
that you
actually
think that you
devil's
didn't do
advocate
anything
this
wrong.
guy.
Okay. At one
I think it's. I didn't do anything wrong.
At one point, you were driving on a public roadway without your headlights on when headlights were required. Okay? Just because you turned your headlights on before I turned my red and blue lights on does not mean that you didn't do anything wrong.
No, because I didn't do anything wrong. Because it's not. It wasn't. It's.
All right, sorry. Go ahead, play devil's advocate.
So he gets. So I don't think he's a soft state. And I noticed that the channel that dropped this video had him listed as a sovereign citizen, and then they changed it later. But he gets pulled over for driving without headlights on, and when he gets pulled over, to me, it looks like it's daytime. And normally I hate to get the supervisor thing every time, but in this case, I mean, he's getting pulled over for not having his headlights on during the daytime, which I'd be kind of mad about it. I mean, I still probably wouldn't ask for a supervisor, but I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, it
I think
doesn't
he's
look
in
dark
the
out.
right.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
I
look
mean, it
dark
gets,
out.
right, and it gets dark by the end of it, but I don't know. I think he's just mad he got pulled over.
I think he is mad he got pulled over too, but okay, would you do all of this crap, or would you simply go, okay, disagree with you, take the ticket and fight it in court?
Yeah, and that's the main difference. Yeah, you just because he'll probably get arrested, but yeah, you fight it in the court, and then all you got to do is just show the video where, hey, it's the sun's still out.
Yeah, and bring in the data, like the sunset and all of that stuff, and bring in your data and the police body cam, and what the trooper's going off of is, I have automatic lights. My automatic lights came on, but tell me where that says that in the law.
Yeah. Well, and I know Florida's got some weird laws about before rain and after rain and during rain, even though I don't think those applied this time.
Right. Well, and we do in Iowa too. We have like kind of weird laws, but it's not particularly enforced. But I know, like my phone camera, I'll take a picture at night and it looks bright out in my camera, but it's sitting in person, it's not very bright out. So it could just also be the way the camera's working, his body cam, as far as actual daylight. But
Yeah, that
anyway.
could be it too. Yeah, those Axons are good. They're good cameras.
That was the wrong one.
Daylight out.
Okay,
There's other cars that I've seen without headlights on.
Respectfully, sir, my vehicle has automatic headlights. They were turned on. Every other vehicle that we passed while I followed you had their headlights on. I was paying attention to that.
And I've had my headlights on since you've been following
You were the
me.
only vehicle that did not have any headlights on.
And I've turned them on.
Okay, sir. I'm going to ask you one more time for your driver's license, okay?
I did not do anything wrong.
Okay, sir. I'm not going to debate you on the reason that I stopped you anymore. Okay, I am just requesting a driver's license.
Stop if you don't have a reason to stop me.
Sir, we can do this the easy or the hard way. Okay, I don't want to have to do it the hard way.
Now you're threatening me.
Because you're not complying with a lawful order.
It's not a lawful order when I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Step out of the car.
It looks like it's dusk.
Step out of the car.
So the headlight law in Florida would probably
Get out of the car now.
Well, and the other thing is, you don't make that determination whether it's unlawful. The court does. Again, you fight this in court and you sue, right? That's how you win that case, is you sue for money. And the jury decides, not you on the side of the road. You're not going to win this.
Step out of the vehicle. I can't hear a word you're saying. You need to roll your window down or open the door. I still can't
You
hear
wrote the
you.
back window down.
Exit the vehicle now, or you will be placed under arrest. Sir, I will break your window out if I have to. Get out of the vehicle now. I cannot hear a word you're saying. I'm Deputy Sadler with the Sheriff's Office, 13800. I can't hear you. I'm telling you, I can't hear a word you're saying. You need to get out of the vehicle now, or you will be placed. All right. Is that window down? No, he rolled the window up. He's just refusing to identify himself, refusing to get out. So I got a couple more guys coming, so I'm not in any rush. 6'5", make it the 28 return, please. He's not identifying himself, not getting out of the vehicle. Will you roll this window down so we can talk? Are you going to get out of the car or not?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
You still haven't, dude. You have to have a reason.
I have a reason, okay? And I am going to give you one more lawful order to give me your driver's license and exit the vehicle, or I am going to break the window and you are going to be pulled out of the window.
I practice my civil rights, and I do it for a reason. I mean, it's an unlawful stop.
Okay, I already told you I'm not going to stand here and debate this with you and hold court on the side of the road, sir. Okay? I have given you umpteen opportunities to just provide identification. That's all you have to do at this point.
You don't need it, though. I did not commit
Okay,
a crime.
sir, I am going to break your window, and I'm going to drag you out of your window if you do not comply. And I know this isn't your car, so...
I will sue the hell out of you.
Go for it.
This is my girlfriend's car.
Okay. What is your name? Can you just tell me what your first name is?
I didn't want to stay silent.
Okay. You're going to exit this vehicle, and you're going to identify yourself one way or another.
You're threatening me once again.
Okay.
Why are you threatening me? I have done nothing wrong. I've done no wrong.
Okay. Sir, I've already told you I'm not going to debate you on the reason that I pulled you over tonight, okay? I have it on video of the infraction that you made.
I'd like to see it.
Well, it's kind of hard for you to do that sitting in your driver's seat, sir. Okay.
Hey, he is an idiot,
window
though.
and pull him out. My sergeant's en route.
He's a big idiot. Are you on mute?
Sorry. Yeah, now you've escalated to obstruction and resisting arrest, and now you're going to get your window smashed, your car towed. Even if they drop the original ticket, they're still going to go with the obstruction. Like, this is just stupid. This is just stupid. You don't win these things on the side of the road, and you don't get to determine whether it's unlawful or not. He may be correct, but you don't get to have that fight on the side of the road. It's never going to go your way.
He's got some less lethal options. He's got some glass breaker rounds and things. He's probably just going to pop the window open and we'll pull him out. Here's the deal, man. I don't have the tools to get you out of the vehicle safely, okay? But my sergeant, who's just down the road, okay, he has some glass breaking rounds that he's going to use on your vehicle if you don't exit, okay?
She's the backhand gun.
Okay, that's fine. Then I will.
Like 3 times since.
Okay, that's fine.
She's
Then
got
you
a
stay
hammer
right
or
here,
something.
and when my sergeant gets here, I will tell him that you want to talk to him. Does that work for you? Yeah. Okay. All right. Because I can tell you right now, you'd much rather have the conversation with me than with him.
Where's your supervisor?
He's on his way. I just told you that. Okay. All right. Cool. He's gonna wait for the sergeant with glass breaking rounds to get here.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Choice. We'll be here.
All right, here's the deal, man. Here's my sergeant. You wanted to talk to him, Sarge. That window doesn't roll down. I told him he'd rather have the conversation with me than with Sergeant Haynes. So.
I don't want to get you hurt. I don't want to get anybody out of here hurt. You understand that? Do you understand that? I do not want to hurt you, and I damn sure don't want to get anybody hurt out here. Then step out of the vehicle. You are the person. You are the person that is making that decision. Yes, you are. No, you are. You are required to identify yourself during a traffic stop. Sir, step out of the vehicle now. I've given you multiple opportunities.
If it was a lawful order, I would.
Step out of the vehicle. You're under arrest. You are under arrest. Step out of the vehicle. Turn off your vehicle. Turn off your vehicle. Because I'm telling you to turn off your vehicle. Put the keys up on the dash. Now step out. Stop the game. Step out. Stop the games. Stop the game, sir. Sir, stop the games.
This isn't games, it's my rights.
Okay, well, you're under arrest. I told you we will use force to remove you.
Violating my rights.
Okay, we will use force to remove you. Do you understand that?
I want everybody to stay back.
I don't care what you want. I want you to identify yourself. I don't care. I've given you multiple
I love this
commands.
sergeant.
You're not lawful when I don't break the law.
This is not the place to argue it.
I really want to see the glass round.
Step out. Step out. I'll break this window. I think I'm saying 45. We got one refusing to identify himself. We've got to use force to break this window. Let them know when he's uses pepper ball thing here, blast in the face.
He's going to use a pepper ball round to incapacitate. So it's just basically OC powder. Yeah.
Right now, this is the traffic stop. I'm going to explain to you that numerous times. The silence.
Okay, so Grammar, here I ask you this: Are you going to escalate the stop to this point where they're going to now pepper spray you?
No, I get why the guy was frustrated originally, but yeah, no, he's definitely an idiot. He's stupid. Now, as a spectator, I really want to see these rounds.
I know, I do too.
Especially knowing he's probably got 10 things on his belt that could break that window easily, but I really want to see these rounds.
I have OC if you want me to deploy.
No, he's got it.
No, No, I do not have to identify myself when I did nothing wrong.
Sir, step out of the vehicle. Sir, step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. Don't worry. I can get more here if you want. You made this the way it is. This is your decision. This was your decision, sir. Sir, step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. Where are you from? What's that?
Yo, it's something. Big window.
Here you go.
Sir, step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. You're under arrest. Step out of the vehicle.
Oh, there we go.
I just got it.
Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle now.
Breaks 2 windows. And throws peppers.
Step out of the vehicle. You're gonna get tased now.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Get out. Get on the ground.
Get on the ground.
Get out and get on the ground.
Get out of the ground.
Get out and get on the ground. Get on the ground.
On the ground.
Come on. Hey, we're resisting. Chill. Stop resisting. Stop. Hey, put hands behind my back.
Get on the ground there.
Mother. You guys are bitches, dude.
Yeah.
Get him, Terry.
I do not consent to any searches or seizures. This is an unlawful stop.
I didn't get that other pocket.
Now, I've seen this before. There's going to become a piece of information here that's going to put an end to any of his arguments, even if he is correct. And
right.
The officer, it wasn't dark enough out for the officer to pull you over for a daylight or a nighttime, no headlight ticket, right? You might be able to beat that in court, but there's one thing that's going to come up here in a little bit that's going to make that not matter one iota.
Yeah, and I was thinking, and I wasn't trying to say that that the officer should just leave, because they don't even have to tell you why you're being pulled over. So
correct,
he's still required to give his license, registration, insurance, and then he could bitch about the reason all day long. But he has two broken windows and a pepper ball. This is I don't think I watched this whole video before.
Yeah, this is great.
That's a utility knife in there.
You want rescue?
Hey, can you get my box that's on the ground there? And my charger?
Can you send us rescue, please?
We're not stepping up yet. This is from the other pocket. Yeah, it's just right, not that pocket, the other one. Are you still recording with my phone? Because I want to record.
Yes, rescue, please.
Taking a word? Yeah.
Let's get him up and get out of the road.
Can my property get picked up, please?
Yeah, we'll make that happen. Come sit here on the pavement. Just have a seat. Just have a seat. Sit down. I'm not gonna let you fall. Just have a seat.
Stand.
All right, then lean up against the car. Stay with him, please. Hey, leave it. Yes. Chicken. Hey, leave the grass, please.
Oh, that pepper's got to drive the dog nuts.
Oh,
Butts. I'm gonna let that air out a little bit for you, pal. He's choking like the rest of us.
Sorry, dude. I've been waiting to use that thing.
Hey, stick it up, bud. Stick it up. Stick it up. Check it. Check it up. Hey, leave the fucking grass, dude. He's revoked?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Is that all he's got going on? Is just revoked?
So there you go. They ran his license. He's revoked. So he shouldn't be on the street anyway. So it makes no difference what they stopped him for. You're not allowed to be driving.
Right. That's probably why he's fighting it so hard too.
Oh, there's other reasons he's fighting it. We'll get to that.
And a meth pipe. I do believe so. Sitting right here. I got a meth pipe in the car here. Can you, before we transport him and before he gets in an ambulance, we need to do a more thorough search of him. That's what he was. So when I walked up, I even made the comment on my initial approach. When I walked up, I said, "What are you reaching for, dude?" Hey there. How's it going, man? Deputy Souther with the Sheriff's Office. Hey, reason for the traffic stop, man, you're driving on the road, you didn't have any lights on. As I was walking up here, he was putting that bubble in there.
This whole thing might just come up out of here. It does. Is there room to scoot it back there?
Yes. Yeah, that center console thing? Yeah, move it back. Oh, there it is. That's a good amount too. We got a bunch of meth and a bunch of coke and a meth pipe and shit. How much?
Now, here's the thing that always gets me, because I used to be a drug addict. I used to do a fair amount of naughty things. I tried not to be terribly suspicious when I was driving with drugs in my car because, who wants to get pulled over and caught with drugs in your car?
Yeah,
I failed to understand this. I failed to understand this.
That's funny that you mentioned that because I'm 18 years clean myself.
Oh, nice.
And sober, and I know I was fairly cavalier or mostly clueless. I don't remember what I did, but I'm sure I was more careful than this guy.
I just, you have drugs in your car, on your person, you know it, and you want to argue a meaningless traffic ticket, which probably would have gotten you a warning had you just simply handed over your license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Yeah, he's not smart. Math.
Yeah.
A couple grams. I mean, more. I mean, it's personal use probably, from what from what I've found. Where was he from?
Here. He's local.
Local guy? Yeah. When I grabbed it. And a scale. And a hitter box. And the ganja. That's what we're here for, right? Yeah. Oh, he's got a bunch of cash, too. Man. Driving revoked, resisting obstructing, and possession of meth.
So, yeah. So he was charged with resisting obstructing, police officer, corrections employee, aggravated battery, driving on a revoked license, headlight, taillight, side light, first and second. So they are charging him with that.
And I'm not done with it yet, but potentially looking at meth delivery.
10 to 30 grams of methamphetamine.
Oh, they found a lot more.
Do you enjoy our video?
Yeah. So all you had to do, the only thing you had to do was hand over your license, registration, and proof of insurance. And okay, you're revoked. So they're probably going to give you a revoked ticket. But instead you got 2 windows smashed, you got pepper balled, and they busted you for manufacturing. Well done, sir. Well done.
The scale's probably telling them to keep searching too.
Yes.
Oh man, what an idiot!
I know. No, I agree. I don't think he was a soft set because of the stuff he was spewing. I get why they kind of said that, but yeah.
Well, and that's the strange thing. It seems like he was trying to find some sort of trend that he saw on social media, and he didn't quite hit the soft sit stuff. He didn't hit the First Amendment stuff, or he would have had his trifold out. He just seemed like he saw a couple shorts and thought he was going in the right direction and missed completely.
Yeah, and you're never going to win that argument on the side of the road. You know, you just simply, if it's an unlawful arrest, you can test it in court. Then you want and again, they keep asking for the supervisor. I don't know why. I've never seen it work out in their favor.
Yeah. First one to break the window.
By the supervisor that you asked for. Well, we've been going for an hour and 22 minutes. I think we're going to end a little bit soon because we went over it last time. So we're going to end a little bit soon. Well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah. Thanks for the frequent reminders. I really appreciate it. It's always fun here.
we like having you, so we appreciate it. NCR, are you still with us?
Yes, I am here.
We did not marry you off. Are you happy?
I am.
Maybe next time. I'll have
take
to
it
find
a nap.
a soft sit Karen with you or next time.
Why would you do that to me? I thought we were friends.
Because it's funny?
You are a cruel man. I send you to St. Petersburg.
That's true, but they have a lot of vodka there, and you know I don't drink, so it doesn't do me any good.
This is true.
All right, any last words?
Yes. Remember, with all due respect, is the polite version of, listen here, you little shit.
Yes, it is. Grammar school, any last words?
Oh God! To play off of NCRs, it'd have to be something along the lines of telling someone to calm down isn't gonna calm somebody down.
Wise words.